So whenever you start, this is where you started. You go to github.com, and remember, it is not only github.com. You can go to GitLab also. You can go to Bitbucket also. Same similar functionality will be there. You will create your account, create your personal token to use it. On the Linux system, you will install Git. So again, you can configure it. So all these things, these configurations are kind of optional, and there are many more configurations like that. So um, depending upon your setups, you might be doing some more configurations also. So once you do this particular part, git config global, it will not ask you for username every time. That is the advantage of it. Uh, you can use this command git config list and git version to check. So all these are very nominal stuff. Now again, this particular section, we are covering certain scenarios, right? Which will be a practical scenarios for you as we will go along. So we are saying initializing a repository. So you can just create a directory and do a git init there. This will initialize it. Uh, then you will add configuration files. You can just add whatever you want to do. Then you have to add the files to the staging area. Then you have to commit them. When you commit them, these go to your .git files. So now the Git is tracking them. Uh, Now then, this is a part which you could have done earlier also. You can go to GitHub. You can create a new repository there. Uh, Collect the remote URL from there. You can enter it public, private. So all these are basic stuff. So one thing I had told you earlier also, that this particular part of creating a GitHub repository can also be done using a GitHub CLI, which we have not covered. But this is a separate tool altogether from GitHub that allows you to create this CLI from your system without visiting the web UI. So this is completely optional if you want to use it. Basically, this is a command line interface for GitHub itself, not Git. Okay. Then obviously you will do something like git remote add origin and this thing and git push origin. So the first line is basically telling what is the path of our origin. Okay. So we are saying git remote add origin. This is important. Now your git knows, local git knows where is my remote. Okay, as such, and then you will git push u minus u origin main. So you are trying to push to the origin your main branch. Okay, so this is how it is. This is a very basic scenario. Here we assume that nothing was there on GitHub at all. So maybe today you would be working in a system and you might want to create your own versioning system of different documents, of different files, whatever you are doing, and you can do that. Now the second thing is this is what you would be facing uh, as a person. So you already have your code with you. Multiple people are using it. Say a typical configuration file that you have that you use on your servers, and that configuration file, someone has said that it has issue in it. So what do you do, right? So now obviously you have your GitHub repo, right? So what you do is you go to your main git checkout main on your system. You will git pull origin main. So we always start from the latest code, as I told you. Now what you do is you now check out your feature branch. Okay, so Mazy, so the configuration file is update httpd config file. You can check your status using the name like git status or git branch. Then you will make changes of whatever you want to do. You will add those changes and commit those changes. You can check again the status using git log or git status. Now you go back to git checkout main, right? So this is what I told you. Again, so you can go back to your git checkout main and you do a git merge with your new branch. And here you just simply do git push main origin. Okay. Uh, Now, very important thing is that in this case, you will not even need to do the pull request kind of a thing on GitHub. Okay, because merging is not happening on GitHub. So if you will follow this thing, everything you have done, so Git will be able to understand this, that no merging is required on GitHub. So it will not give you all those options of merge and pull requests, etc., etc. The As I said, the flaw is that your code you can only check. So your partner or team member or manager cannot check what you have done. If you have done a blunder, then it is done. So it might not be recommended in a shared environment. Yeah, if you are a member of 2 3 team people are only there, and and the changes are very specific, then you can only do it. Or maybe you are the only person managing your server, you are running a single person application, then you can do it. So this is the case we have done. Yeah, obviously then their scenario is okay. This is the same scenario. Yeah, this is also there. So here what we are doing is we are cloning a repository, we are going to infra.config, we are checking out the feature branch, we are making changes to configuration file, and obviously adding them and committing them. And then now this was a case where you will do a git push u origin, and here you are pushing the your feature branch to git. Okay, once you do a feature branch to git, then you have to do all these steps. You have to create a pull request, and then you have to review and merge the pull request. So here the merging is happening on GitHub or your remote. This is the more practical scenario that will happen. Okay, and obviously after this you will again do this thing, right? The end of this cycle, once this merging is done, then you have to do this step also. Again, git checkout main, git pull origin main, and delete your local feature repository. See, because you made the changes in the feature branch, you push the feature branch, you merge it on GitHub. So your local main is not updated. So you first of all go check out main, update your local main, and now you don't need your feature branch on your system because your main is the latest branch. Clear? So these are the two main workflows that you must understand. Because any of these can, if you're clear on these, things will be easy. Then we spoke about troubleshooting things. So few things like if you want to check what is your remote, the idea can be git remote minus v. If you want to set a new URL for origin, this can be a command, git remote set URL origin. And so this is for SSH and for so git revert again, you can check your git logs, and in the git logs you will get to know your what you say commit IDs, and you can use git revert to that particular version. Okay,